Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to July 20th, and we have a very special day today for everybody in America. It's a special day. I'll explain where I am and what's behind me when I'm finished with some of the items of interest on today's date, July 20th, and it's about 72 degrees here and beautiful. I'm on the border of Redondo Beach and Manhattan Beach in Southern California. I may have to talk a little louder because of the motor vehicles on the street adjacent to this presentation. So without further ado, let's get started. 1968 was the first Special Olympics, and that was held at Soldiers Field in Chicago. The first 1968, the first Special Olympics, and my God, it's a wonderful thing. That's what America is all about. It's about inclusiveness, not exclusiveness. Inclusiveness, and the Special Olympics is a great example of that. In 1969, Apollo 11 landed the first man and the second man to land on the moon. And that was Neil Armstrong, of course. Neil Armstrong was a Boy Scout, an Eagle Scout. He took his first airplane ride at 6 years old and was hooked ever since, and became the first man, Neil Armstrong, to walk on the moon, July 20th, 1969, Apollo 11. He was joined by Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin was the second man to step foot on the moon. If you don't know, Apollo is a god in Greek mythology and a Roman mythology, a Greek god. And this Apollo was a very intelligent god. He was good at archery. Big engine. Apollo was good at archery. He was good at mathematics, scientific. Big engine. I guess this must be a truck route or a truck route. Anyway, Apollo was quite an accomplished god in Roman mythology. He was good at archery, the precursor to firearms. Archery was the first firearm per se. When used correctly, it was deadly. He was in mathematics, he was in science, he was in music, he was in literature. Apollo was like an Oscar winner, if I can make an example. And it was Apollo 11. And today, on July 20th, Jeff Bezos went into outer space with his, I think it was his younger brother, an 18-year-old gentleman, Wally Funk, an 82-year-old female astronaut in training that never got a chance to go to the moon, but she got her chance to go into outer space today. Wally Funk. Wally, that's quite a name for a woman, but that's her name, Wally Funk, 82 years old. And Oliver Damon, Oliver Damon, 18 years old, hasn't even been to college yet. Some fathers buy sports cars for their children. Big engine. And Oliver's father bought him, I guess, a very expensive graduation gift. He gave Oliver a trip into outer space. So it was Jeff Bezos, his brother Mark, Wally Funk, and Oliver Damon were the four astronauts today, civilian astronauts that left the ground in Texas. About 10-minute flight up and back down, successful, and it's a great day for America. It's a great day for science and technology. It's a great day for Jeff Bezos. A lot of millionaires or billionaires just buy sports cars and houses in Bermuda and don't really do anything with their money. People give him a hard time, but if you had a store and everybody in America shopped at your store, you might be the richest person in the world, and that's what Jeff is. And my hat is off to Jeff Bezos for what he's accomplished, what he's trying to do for the future of mankind. It's not a waste. It's in perspective. It gives young people something to think about, get them interested in science, in technology. After all, we are in competition with the Chinese, and we should be on the cutting edge of this sort of realization, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is it's a good thing, and I think it's a good thing. And maybe it'll get America to coalesce around this event and just unite around this. We also had Branson did it earlier, but this was a rocket, and so those are 4 very brave souls. I don't know if I would be brave enough. There was over 7,000 registered people that registered for the bidding to be a passenger from 159 different countries. There were over 7,000 entries to be registered for a ticket on this space odyssey. One gentleman who bid, it cost him $28 million, but he had a scheduling complication, so he's gonna schedule himself at a later date. I guess maybe he was wanted on the golf course, perhaps, or maybe he was busy in New York City buying an expensive painting, perhaps. But he didn't make it. But I watched it live on the Legacy CBS around 6 a.m. California time, Pacific Standard Time, and I was quite thrilled. The technology is just going through the ceiling, going through the roof, going through the atmosphere, and I enjoyed it. I hope you got a chance to see it, and if you didn't see it, if you slept through it, I'm sure you can find it on social media, YouTube, and whatnot. So with that, I'll just tell you a little bit where I am. I am at the Hangar Bar in Manhattan Beach, and behind you, if you can see it, it looks like a Cessna 120 or a Cessna 132 that evidently crashed into the top of this building, this bar. Big engine, big engine, big engine, big engine. This Cessna 132 or 122 crashed into the top of this bar. Evidently, the pilot was in a rush to make happy hour before it was over, and decided to nosedive his aircraft right into the bar, get out. He was unhurt. He took his normal seat at the bar and proceeded to order a gin and tonic on the rocks, make it a double, he reportedly told the bartender. Although there are many stories how this Cessna 132 wound up on the roof of the Hangar Bar. The other one was the gentleman just needed a drink, and he needed a drink bad, and he wasn't willing to wait, so he just dive bombed right in top of the Hangar Bar and ordered a gin and tonic on the rocks, make it a double, and reportedly landed next to the pool table, and then got up and took his regular seat at the bar. So those are the two stories that I've heard. So I'm glad he wasn't injured. I was looking for a backdrop or a presentation because of the Apollo 11 and what Jeff Bezos did today. And I thought that the hangar bar with the Cessna 132 hanging out of the roof might be the perfect backdrop. So let me, with no further ado, give you a little bit close up of this incident. Yes, it was very remarkable to see this plane evidently just stand by. I'm folding up my tripod here, and as usual, I'm also carrying my my vaccination paperwork laminated because you probably all heard about the mask requirements now in California because of the resurgence of the variant. Unfortunately, people are not getting vaccinated. Puppies get vaccinated. New babies get vaccinated. People get vaccinated. Polio was eradicated because of vaccinations. I don't know who in their right mind is not thinking that vaccinations are a good thing. You wouldn't go to the toilet without toilet paper. You wouldn't think of it. Toilet paper is an essential part of defecating. You wouldn't defecate without toilet paper unless you were stranded in the woods. So why would you try to go without a vaccination? I just don't get it. It's just, I mean, the word alone, vaccinate, it means to heal, to ward off sickness, to protect one's body. Vaccination. Some people say, oh, it's got a computer chip in it. And it's, well, maybe if a computer chip would improve your thinking, perhaps. But I encourage everyone to get a vaccination. Here's an up-close picture of this Cessna 132, and the gentleman's name, I think, was Louis Dodger, if I'm not mistaken. And they've got his picture on the wall inside. I don't think I'm going to go inside. I don't know if the hangar bar is open or not. But evidently this gentleman just needed a cocktail, and he needed it quickly. And he wasn't going to wait for any kind of landing instructions or wait. He wasn't going to be in a holding pattern. He just got up there and he said, I need a drink. There it is, the hangar bar. I'm not too familiar with this type of airplane, but I believe it is in the Cessna family. And I'm just happy that nobody was injured. You can get a better shot of the plane from this angle. I'll zoom in. Just a direct hit. The gentleman knew exactly what he needed. He knew he needed it. He knew the location. And he figured, why go to the airport, which is about 7 miles east of here, Hawthorne Airport, or even LAX, which is north of here, 10 miles, when I think I can land this thing right on the roof of the bar, and he did it. So our hats are off to Louis Dodger for I guess, not being hurt. Let me get this back on the wide lens. Sorry. I've got to remember, when I come in close, I've got to come back out far. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this presentation today. Congratulations to Jeff Bezos, his brother, Oliver Meehan, or whatever it was, and Wally Funk, if you can believe that's a name. Wally Funk, office please. Wally Funk, office, 82 years old. 82 years old, and she's blasting out of the atmosphere. Holy cow. But it was good. It was good that it was only 10 minutes because she had to be back at the nursing home. So there it is, the Cessna. Congratulations, 1968 for the first Special Olympics. I think that's a wonderful idea. It's inclusive, and I think we need a little bit more of that in America today. And of course, Apollo 11 with Buzz Aldrin, and what's the other guy's name? Got a bad memory. I could never be an astronaut. I couldn't remember. Where is it? There it is. Neil Armstrong. How could I forget Neil Armstrong? So Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on today's date landed on the moon. Apollo 11. So have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week, and just a great day. Buy something from Amazon today. I am. Maybe I'll buy I don't know, some pipe cleaners. I don't know.